Hello everyone, welcome back to a brand new fucking whack the camera. Welcome back to a brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Garry's Mod review video. Today we are going to be checking out the brand new Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 Player Model Pack Part 3 by Mr. Thick Pyro. Now, I've been really hyped for this pack because it contains some of the best characters that were in the game, and most characters from my favorite levels. But apparently I thought that this was going to be the last pack, but apparently there is a part 4 coming out, which has surprised me because I thought part 3 was going to be the last one, because I don't even know what's going to be in part 4. I'm pretty sure we have all the characters at this point, but who knows? Maybe I am missing something. But let's go ahead and check out these ragdolls. So starting off, we have Glamrock Freddy from the cold storage minigame. Now, of course, we have reviewed and seen a bunch of Glamrock Freddy ragdolls and player models, but this one is very unique and different because this is a new Glamrock Freddy model that was in Help Wanted 2, where his wrist can open. And this is where you would either upgrade him with Monty's claws in the base game of a security breach, or this is where you would run diagnostics, am I saying it right? And replace his battery. But Glamrock Freddy does have body groups and skins, so this is a big bonus. Sorry about that. But let's go ahead and check out his body group. So starting off, this is where you would pop out his eyes. So Glamrock Freddy needs his endo to be checked out. So this is where you would pop out his eyes, and kind of gives a little familiar vibe, if you know what I mean. But yeah, you can also go ahead and remove his eyes out of their sockets. Next up, you can take away his chest and his birthday cake hatch, and this is where you would retrieve little Jimmy's birthday cake and replace it with little Timmy's. Now, there are props in this pack, but we're gonna check that out later on in the video. Yeah, this is where you would also, you can remove or change the cake to Timmy's cake, or just remove the cake altogether. Another thing you can do is replace his battery with the replacement battery, and you can also get rid of his diagnostic. Why can't I say it right? Diagnostic, yeah, diagnostic plug. But he does have one skin, so in the minigame, sometimes you'll either need to cool down Freddy or heat him up. So if you heat him up too much or let him heat up on himself too much, he will glow red, signifying that his heat sensors are overheating. But yeah, you'll need to cool down him a lot so that he does not jump scare you. But he does come with body groups, so you know, he's just gonna have the same body groups like chest cavity, bones and stuff, but we've already checked that out multiple times. But that is it for Glamrock Freddy. I really enjoyed his minigame in Help Wanted 2. Probably one of my favorite minigames up there. But next up we have is the character I was most excited for, as you can obviously tell, is Captain Foxy. Now, I was excited to see Foxy make a grand return, because we haven't seen him since, like, Help Wanted. We haven't seen him in the game for, like, so long, but it's nice to see Foxy back. I guess you can count FNAF AR, but, we don't talk about FNAF AR. But Captain Foxy is back with a brand new model. Yes, this is a brand new model, not from the original Help Wanted, because we can go ahead and do a comparison. So if we get the original Captain Foxy model, there is a big difference in upgrade. But overall, I mean, not gonna lie, this ragdoll does have some bad physics and very undersized as hell. But I'm really glad we have this ragdoll. Let me go ahead and go back. And unfortunately, he does not have any skins or body groups. But that's pretty much it for Foxy. He doesn't really play a big role in Help Wanted 2. The only time you ever see Foxy is in his log ride minigame, but that's just about it. He doesn't really do much, but it's still cool to see Foxy nonetheless. Next up we have is one of the other newly introduced characters is Mystique Hippo. We finally have Mystique Hippo. But yeah, if you don't know, Mystique Hippo is the Mr. Hippo looking animatronic you find in the hub of Help Wanted 2. And unfortunately, she is a PlayStation VR 2 exclusive. But you can find her in like the PC versions of the game, but you will not be able to play her minigame because her minigame requires the PlayStation VR 2's eye tracking technology. So Help Wanted, so PSVR 2 users have it better than PC users. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do her minigame because I don't have a PSVR 2. I have a Quest 2. So that was a big rip, but she still plays some type of role in the PC ports. Well, she'll just give like very vague messages telling you to, or she'll encourage you to beat the mini games and unlock the Princess Quest ending. But yep, I'm glad to see her in this ragdoll port. Now, a little fun fact, if you've been keeping up with my channel, let me go ahead. I actually kind of ported her like as a private port for me, but I just ported her as an effect because I was a little impatient. But yep, this is my effect of her. I've also ported other effects as well because I really wanted to see these models up close. But we can all thank Mr. Thick Pyro for giving us these amazing player models and ragdolls. But yep, that is it for Mystique Hippo. Mystique Hippo. I just love that name. Mystique. But next up we have is the VR Glamrock Endo. Now, I was kind of a pussy to play this game because I freaking hate the Endo's insecurity breach and having to deal with them again, but in virtual reality, nuh-uh, I was not gonna do that shit. But I finally grew some balls and managed to beat the minigame off camera. But this minigame is in the Endo Warehouse minigame, where you need to program this Endo to learn correct and appropriate behavioral patterns. And if you don't get them correct, well, it's probably gonna go ahead and terrorize a bunch of children. But yeah, this Endo does have some skin, so this is where it's thinking. This is where when you get a correct pattern, which you're supposed to, it'll give a check mark on its VR headset. If you get it incorrect, however, it'll play a very loud buzzing noise, and he will get angry with you. Do this 3 times, and he'll kill you, and you failed to train endoskeletons at the Pizzaplex. But you also... Oh no, that's Music Man. Hold on. But then this is where you successfully teach this Endo the basic behaviors of how to be an appropriate animatronic, and he's graduated from the Endo Academy. But that's pretty much it for Endo here. But next up we have is Cassie. So, if you don't know, Cassie was in Help Wanted 2 at the very end. So, when you collect all of the Freddy Fazbear Transformers, the Fazforce figurines, they will merge together to create Fazbuddytron. Is that his name? But yeah, when you manage to collect them all, you will be transported to a recharge station where Glitch Trap pops out, and then a bunch of nightmarish staff bots come out and attack you, and then your consciousness is somehow transferred to Maskbot, and it takes place at the very beginning of Ruin when Maskbot gives the Vanny mask to Cassie. Now, you may be wondering, yo, Molten, this Cassie ragdoll looks a little funky. Well, yes, it does, and it's probably a bug. But not to worry, you can go ahead and kind of fix it. So, we're gonna go ahead And this right here, Cassie Corona. That's not bueno. But yeah, you can go ahead and remove that, and you can make Cassie look normal with normal eyes. I don't know if Thick Pyro and Glamrock will fix this in a future update, but it's up to them and not me. But yep, Cassie has gotten a redesign. Now, I gotta admit, this redesign is way better than one we got. Let's go ahead and do another comparison. Let's whip out the original Cassie. Okay, so yeah. So here is the original Cassie. So yeah, definitely not as accurate to the cutout artwork in Ruin. But, I don't know what was up with this model. This model definitely looks better. But that's pretty much it. And also, this body group exists. I don't know what this does. Wait, hold on. Oh, it gives like a little shade of something. It's really not noticeable. But that's it for Cassie. She plays a very minor role in Help Wanted 2. But next up we have is the head chef bot from the L Chips minigame. Now, if you don't know, this is the staff bot that is at the very beginning when you are hired to work at the L Chips in the Pizzaplex. Now, she does not have any legs. Instead, she actually hangs from the ceiling. She is connected to the ceiling. But I guess this is what the connector piece looks like. And this is kind of looks very cursed because it's just a staff bot with a long metal pole attached to it. And apparently, I think, judging by the workshop screenshots, it was supposed to have red glowing eyes. I don't know where that is right now. Unfortunately, I cannot find it. But that's it for the head chef bot. She's really just in the L Chips minigame. But next up we have is the one that was promoted the most, if you keep track of Thick Pyro's Discord server. We have the Juice Fountain Clowns. And we know that Hope Wanted 2 did have a lot more FNAF 6 in it, but not that much. But we did get the inclusion of the Juice Fountain Clowns. Those being Lemonade Clown and Fruit Punch Clown. Now, I spawned these in as separate, even though they are the same model. So yeah, these are the same model, just like different skins. But I decided to put them as separate because in the game, they are separate juice fountain stations. But that's pretty much about it for these guys. They're just like collectibles you can get for completing mini games. But next up we have is some of the lore. We have the memory plushes. These are obviously based on the missing children because it's quite obvious they're wearing freaking masks of the animatronics they possess. So you got Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, Golden Freddy, and the puppet. Now, these are, yeah, they're definitely in the game. So in order to unlock these and get these, you have to go to specific mini games and do some specific patterns. So for Freddy, you have to unlock the FNAF 3 Phaser Blast minigame. So in Phaser Blast FNAF 1 and 2, oh no, I'm pretty sure FNAF 1 Phaser Blast and the Foxy Phaser Blast, you have to shoot like 2 rockets and it would cause a fire. And then like no, FNAF 2 you have to kill all of the animatronics. So like you would have to throw balls at Foxy, pop the balloon versions of Toy Bonnie, Mangle, and Toy Cupcake, and Balloon Boy. And then when you defeat the Springtrap cutout in the FNAF 3 minigame, you would unlock the Freddy memory plushie. For Bonnie, you have to go to the Bonkabon bonus level, and you have to put in a code backwards, when you reach the circuitry, and then you would have to bonk the shit out of Tilt, so Glitch Trap would show up. Yeah, Glitch Trap is the one who gives you all these memory plushies. You would have to bonk this Glitch Trap hand puppet, and he would give you the body memory plush. For Chica, you have to go to the Faz Theater level, or minigame, and you have to throw all of the Chica related food items in the trash, and you would get this one. So this one is pretty easy. For Foxy, you have to go to the log ride minigame and shoot some very specific blue targets, and you cannot miss a single one. You have to get all the blue targets, and it would take you to a treasure chest where Glitch Trap would give you the plushie, or the memory Foxy memory plush. I'm getting confused. For Golden Freddy, you have to go to, I'm pretty sure, any of the Fizzy Faz night mini games. You would have to make a specific drink called the Graveyard Drink, and it would give you the Golden Freddy doll. For the puppet, oh yeah, the puppet, you have to enter 1983 in one of the private room mini games of Sister Location, and it would give you this. But once you get all these plushies, Mystic Hippo will give you a glitchy purple coin, which you would use to play Princess Quest 4, and this is where you end up, you know, Vanny kills Glitch Trap. But that's pretty much about it. Cause you can check out my final playthrough on my channel, even though my viewers are degrading more than Django Fett's DNA for Camino. But yeah. Womp womp, big O. But next up we have is DJ Ruin DJ Music Man. So a lot of y'all were wondering where the hell was Music Man during the events of Ruin and what he looked like. And he was still chilling in his West Arcade. And now we finally get an official design for Ruin Music Man. So as we can see here, a lot of his teeth have been chipped. He's missing the left part of his face, so he's missing his eye. Some of his fingers are missing, so like about here, his index, his middle. And this one is a very big player model. Let me go ahead and show y'all what he looks like as a player model. Yep, this is how huge he is. So, oh, yeah, he is quite freaking huge. I think I might have to do this, because he is, like, gigantic. Yep, this is how big he is. He is not a small player model. This man is huge. It takes up, like, most of the map. But Thick Pyro made this decision so that the player models would be consistent and accurate to animatronic size. Same like what he did for the other Help Wanted player models and Ruin. So let me go ahead and go back to Captain Foxy. Not Captain Rex, but Captain Foxy here. I swear my motherfucking dog is gonna get on the nerves of me. But let's go ahead and check out the props and we can go ahead and end the video there. So now that we got the player models out of the way, let's go ahead and check out the props for this pack. So most of these are for Glamrock Freddy, but one is for Mystic Hippo. And for Glamrock Freddy, we have the 2 birthday cakes for Little Jimmy and Timmy. So you have to take out Little Jimmy's birthday cake and replace it with Little Timmy's. You have the batteries, you know, bad battery, oh, it's worn out. It's probably leaking acid. And the good battery. Let's go ahead and check out the brand that Glamrock Freddy uses to power him. He uses Faz Power, so that's nice. Let's see, warning, insert correctly, do not recharge. But if it says do not recharge, why does Glamrock Freddy need to use recharge stations? What's this supposed to power? his whole like body, his arms. We have the diagnostic plug. So yeah, we have his eyes. We also have one of the interesting. We have one of Mystic Hippo's cards that you use. So basically, Mystic Hippo's minigame is where you have to use the eye tracking to look at a specific card, and Mystic Hippo will try to guess that card correctly. So the cards can range from five different ones. So you can either choose a Foxy card, a Bonnie card, a Chica card, a Freddy card, or strangely enough, a Vanny card. So, oh, why did I just screenshot that? So I guess I don't really play was it, what the fuck is it called? Hold on. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Poker cards. My brain cells are retarded right now. But yeah, I guess Foxy, Bonnie, hold on. And Vanny's the Joker. I have not played poker in years, okay? So forgive me. But that is pretty much it. So part 4 could contain some stuff like the glitch trap plushie, but I don't know. But that's pretty much gonna do it. I really had to choose the 7-Eleven map because it's probably like the best Gary's Mod map to exist. But that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for Hope Wanted 2 Player Model Pack Part 3. Thank you all so much for watching. If you even decided to click on this video, because my viewers are degrading, please like and subscribe, leave a comment down below, and I'll go ahead and see you guys hopefully next time if part 4 decides to release. Thank you all so much for watching. Couldn't thank you enough. Goodbye, everyone.